Is it's coming home? Birmingham has been shortlisted to host the Invictus Games in 2027. In March, the city launched a £26 million bid to host the multi-sport event aimed at wounded, injured, or sick armed forces personnel and veterans. After a detailed process which was launched last year, Birmingham now faces competition from Washington, D.C. in the USA to be the host, with a final decision by the Board of Trustees being made by the end of July. Birmingham's bid focused on the National Exhibition Center, NEC, and drew the connection to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, QEHB, in Selly Oak and wider defense medical assets in the region. For many wounded service personnel, Birmingham was the starting point for their recovery journey after being treated at the QEHB. The city will look to utilize the 9 core sports alongside esports, as well as explore the addition of a team triathlon as a potential new sport. Lord Allen, chair of the Invictus Games Foundation, said, "We were delighted to receive such a strong field of applications to host the Invictus Games in 2027, which gives us tremendous confidence for this next iteration of the Games following Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025 presented by ATSEO and Boeing." Both cities, now shortlisted for 2027, have kept the experiences of the competitors and supporters at their core, building different but hugely exciting bids. We look forward to the next stage of the process and selecting another inspirational iteration of the Games over the summer. Helen Helliwell, CEO Invictus Games 2027 UK bid, said, "We were privileged to make initial presentations to the Invictus Games Foundation Board earlier this month and are thrilled to move forward to the shortlist. We have a truly compelling bid to bring the Games back to the UK, showcasing the best of our armed forces communities and delivering on our pledge to make this the best country in the world to be a veteran. As well as delivering an amazing week of the Games Festival at the NEC Birmingham, a Commonwealth Games venue in 2022, we want to use the platform of the Games to improve opportunities for adaptive sport, arts, and employment, enabling communities to thrive, both in the run-up to the Games and as a legacy from them across the UK and beyond." The dates of the Invictus Games in 2027 are still to be confirmed and will depend upon the winning bid. This year, the Invictus Games Foundation celebrates its 10th anniversary since the inaugural Invictus Games London 2014. Prince Harry, who founded the international sporting event, will return to the UK to celebrate the upcoming 10th anniversary of his Invictus Games. He is expected to give a reading at a service of Thanksgiving in St. Paul's Cathedral, London, on the 8th of May. The next games taking place are in Canada, the Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025, and will be a winter hybrid edition held from 9 the 16th of February. Prince Harry's full remarks in Canada. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you all for being here tonight and for your commitment to making Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025 possible. These games have been so warmly welcomed by our 4 host First Nations, who have opened their arms and land to each of us, not only tonight, but in the lead up to and during the Games next year. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Your generosity is cherished. Our collective journey through truth and reconciliation is an important one for all of us. And as we come here to learn, my hope is we can depart and return as friends. When I am with the Invictus community, surrounded by so many brave men and women who have served their countries with distinction, I feel humbled and at home. Your passion, commitment, and spirit has built a platform on which British Columbia will develop our first ever winter hybrid games, including first-time sports sit skiing, sit snowboarding, curling, biathlon, and of course, skeleton. As we look forward to next year's games, we are reminded of the progress we have made, the challenges we have overcome, and the victories we have celebrated. Our journey has been marked by courage, determination, and an unwavering commitment to shared values of service, sacrifice, and community. This year will mark 10 years of the Invictus Games. The past decade has been a testament to the power of resilience and the unbreakable spirit you all exemplify. And boy, have we had fun on the way. From this trip, I am happy to report the air is thick with excitement, and the best part is we're just getting started. The Invictus Games are not just a competition, they're a way of life, a celebration of the human spirit. The Games provide a platform for us to showcase your abilities, to inspire the world, and honor the sacrifices of those we have lost. It is a reminder that we are not defined by our injuries, but by our strength, our commitment, and our ability to overcome adversity. Invictus is not necessarily about winning a medal, but about the bonds that are built between nations, about the shared journey of recovery that competitors and their families are a part of. Tonight, we take one big step on that journey, and in less than 365 days, we welcome the world to join us once again for another epic week. I ask each of you tonight to go out and share our message with the world. Tell your friends and family, your network, that on February 8th, 2025, they should join us here, or make sure they are tuning in and watching, sharing stories on social media, and continuing to share the Invictus spirit long after the games are over. As we continue to prepare for next year, let us remember the words of William Ernest Henley, the poet whose work serves as the namesake for the Invictus Games. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. Let us embrace these words, and let us continue to inspire each other and the world with courage, with leadership, and with fortitude. Thank you, and I can't wait to see you back here in Canada very soon.